What's up? This is John Bonner with Glass Specialist. Today I'm coming to you from a parking lot that makes me emotional. And you might ask yourself, why would a parking lot make John emotional? Well, I'm going to tell you the story real quick here. So 17 years ago, I came to this parking lot to do a chip repair in a motorhome for a gentleman named Jim McCall. While I was doing the chip repair on that motorhome, he let me know that he had started a pool business when he was 19 years old. And by the time he was 22, which was the age I was then, that he had 19 employees. So that story played over in my head that whole night. I didn't sleep that night. And he just had this way of motivating anybody that he came around. Any of you that have had the pleasure of knowing Jim McCall, you know the way he made you feel. I mean, even up to his last days, if you hung out with him, you left wanting to be a better businessman, better father, better husband, better leader. He was better wife, whatever. He was just so motivating. Well, I got a hold of him the next day, and he actually ended up renting me a shop. And I'm sitting in the parking lot right now. So this is where our first shop was. We're on our third shop now. We were here, and then we went over to Millennium, which is across from Ashley, and then now we're blessed to have the awesome facility in Shallow Crossing. But unless you've been doing business with me for 17 years, you probably haven't seen this one. Right here, with the little blue logo. It was quite the experience. As soon as I opened up the doors, I realized we didn't have any work to do. So what I did to get work in the door, I actually would drive around in our little S10 and get $5 worth of gas at a time. So I would intentionally pull up next to somebody that had a broken windshield and see if I could spontaneously strike up a conversation with them and sell them a windshield. There were days that we did no work, and sometimes I'd get lucky and do 3 jobs. But you know, we didn't have the internet back then. You couldn't just get on the internet and let everybody know that there's a new glass shop in town. I had to, what I call, beat the streets. It ended up working out for us, and I can tell you probably the biggest reason that it worked out for us wasn't because we had a building. It's because the guy we were renting from, Jim, took me underneath his wing, and he would come over and give me awesome business advice. I've been blessed over my life to have that. I've had Jim McCall and then 4 or 5 or 6 other ones after that I can tell you, as soon as I met them, they pushed me in the right areas, and it took us to the next trajectory. So I'm going to share some of those secrets that I've learned from them over the next couple videos, and I'm also going to share more of our story and where we came from. Once again, this is John Bonner with Glass Specialist, and thanks for taking the time to watch this.